Do you guys know what are the percent of people who volunteer?
25.
5.
Higher,
17.
75%.
lower,
50.
60.
45, no, 47.
38.
33.
close.
32.
Close.
31.
30%.
30.
Altoid. It's 26.4% of the population.
It's close.
Yeah, population. Well, which means that's a lot, but not a lot, because
So yeah.
which means it's estimate about $162 billion. So that's, you can think yeah, that's a lot of money for people who volunteer. Why did I chose my project? I chose my project because I have experience, I have some skills, and it's part of my major. Well, because it's part of my major, I want to be a law enforcement in the future. Yeah, so that's why I volunteered as an explorer to learn new skills. Career knowledge, gain work experience, good resume, skills, low self-esteem, and self-confidence. Which gain work experience, I say that because on every volunteer that you want to be, like hospital, like nursing, hospital, explorer, fire, police, fireman, and other stuff, yeah, you can volunteer for everything just because you want to learn new skills to become one of your major that you want to become. And good resume, why I say good resume? Because it's good for your resume if you want to apply for which kind of job. So you can put on your resume that you've been volunteer on what kind of job, what kind of volunteer you've been. So they will know that you have some experience. So they might hire you by having experience than people who don't. And skills, like it's part of like good resume. It's having a lot of skills, so they will hire you more than people who don't. And build self-esteem and self-confidence. Well, I have experience by JROTC volunteer. Like every conference, I volunteer, but not this year because I have the volunteer like I've been going through like Explorer, so I don't have time to volunteer in JROTC anymore. And communication, I have communication everywhere, like Explorer, JROTC, all of like my parents want me to go help them about their bills, their house bill, everything. So fuck communication. Thesis, volunteer will give you a better chance to get hired faster than other people who didn't volunteer. Like what I said before, people like employee only want to accept people who like have experience on what kind of job they are. So it's like if you have better experience, it will make their business or their company better than people who don't. Why did I chose my topic? I chose my topic because I volunteer. 3 facts about volunteer. First, 7% higher odds of being employed at the end of the year than non-volunteer. About 94% of the United Kingdom of employees say that volunteering can add to skills, benefit either getting their first job, improve their salary, or being promoted. A survey called Time Typing showed that 73% of employers would chose a candidate who had volunteer experience over the candidate who didn't have any experience. Flag is online, but the only thing I find is online because there's nothing that I can go out and find more information. So, and online, there's not a lot of information, so that's why I say online. Connection about my favorite product is volunteer. because I volunteer. My favorite is about volunteer experience, and for me is volunteer explorer, which I've been learning new skills and experience a lot. My product is volunteer as an explorer, and I've been volunteer for I've been doing my product for 54 hours, which means I go to the first meeting or the first night that we want to know the new cadet explorer who want to join. So I went there, and then the second day is when they turn in their application, and then we go through what we do over like during the winter and then the spring. Because during the spring we have a competition for the whole nation to come and compete each other. Yeah, and then we volunteer at Fright Farm. So do you guys know what Fright Farm is? Yeah, I volunteered there. Well, it's at White Bear. At White Bear Fright Farm. I volunteer as a our food trailer, hayride and picture. So if you guys want to meet me there, go ahead. I'm always volunteer over there during November. And these are some pictures. This is they sent me an email about their first meeting, the first night for new cadet. It's on Thursday, September 26th at 6:30 p.m. It already passed. So this is information on our first night. And this is the list or schedule for Fright Farm. So I've been volunteering like mostly every single day on the schedule. And this is our heating water, and this is apple cider. We do apple cider and hot chocolate. So this is how much we use like maybe every day, because we use two containers on each heater, on each heater. And well, you guys can't see me because it's too dark. I'm right here. And this is the board, the picture section. Like when people came out, we told them that, hey, you guys want to take a picture for Fright Farm on Facebook, and we told them where to find the picture, like in Facebook, like us in Facebook, take the picture, and then you'll take the picture in. And this is me with a role player. This is like almost the end of the day. So I was like, yes, I want to take a picture with a clown, because I never see a clown like this. Yeah, that's why I want to take a picture. My reflection, my high is that volunteer. I don't know how to put volunteer because it's easy. Like I'm in volunteer right now. And my low is my mentor. I was scared to ask my mentor because he's part of the chef department. So I was scared that he might be busy, so he won't be my mentor. And picture, it's because I joined last year and I didn't take a picture on it, so I was screwed. So I regret it, and then now I have to take a lot of pictures when I have time to go. And research. The hard part is research from a paper, because during the online, there's not much about the percent of people who volunteer. So there's like a couple of websites that told you about the percent. And here's my mentor Ron. He's a chef department, like what I said. He's a busy guy. Like whenever they call him, he'll go out and then for a couple hours, then came back and just tell us what happened. And I know him since last year, but I really know him a lot this year because I get to hang out with him a lot at Fright Farm, like best buddy, like yeah, nice job, no, and yeah, and for like stay connected with my mentor because they only accept people who are freshmen through age 21. So I will be connected with them a lot, and I want to know I want to be a reserve. So I'm gonna be connected with my mentor, and I'm glad that he's my mentor. The conclusion is why I choose why I choose to volunteer because I want to learn new skills. So because part of my major is becoming law enforcement, so that's why I want to volunteer and have learn new skills and experience how things go, and so you won't have any trouble with other people around you. And how does this change me? It changed me a lot by becoming more active. If people oh, you've never been bullied, some people will sit out there and watch, but for me, I can't stand, so I have to go. And because for explorers, we can't stand out people that are doing that, so we have to go help. And special thing for Ron, for being a mentor, because at first place, I was really scared to ask be my mentor. And this is my works cited. More picture.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
So this is what I do during volunteer. This is the old return explorer, and these are two new cadet explorers. We train them how to handcuff. This is where Sam and Joe train how to handcuff. And and these are the new cadet explorers. And these are the ladies. Yeah, I don't know their names because they've been here just new. And this is their house. We call them house because it's much easier to call. And this is me handcuffing Bob. Do anyone know Bob in here? Yeah. She also volunteered as a explorer too. And this is where she trying to be cute while
You trying to be cute.
And this is me. Bob trying to escape. So if I want to know how do we do when people trying to see when we trying to handcuff. So this is why this is when she about lost his balance while we're handcuffing. And this is more picture. This is what happened after the balance. And this is how we handcuff people on handcuff. And this is the graduation. It happened yesterday, so I was proud that our new cadet been explored, then joined the post. And this is our lieutenant, AJ, telling me what to do, fall in and march and you'll have a seat. And this is after the graduation, the new cadet. And this is our trophy from competition. There's a lot, but down here, down the wall, it's dark, so that's why I take the right wall of the trophy. And this is the whole post explorer. The color guard down here, and the explorer, and officer, and advisor. And this is the cake for graduation. Any question?